Okay, so hello everyone, good morning everyone. Today we are going to present task 6 for CEO, the spoken communication for the workplace. So our presentation focuses on two main areas, dealing with the conflicts and the four types of negotiators in the workplace. So first, what is the workplace conflict? Workplace conflict is a disagreement between employees or groups because of differences in options, goals, interests, or working styles. Conflict is common in the workplace because people may see the same situation differently. If conflict is not managed properly, it can affect teamwork, communication, and productivity. Therefore, clear communication and effective negotiation are important for managing workplace conflict. Okay, so three primary causes. There are many causes of workplace conflicts. Today, we will focus on three common causes. The first is poor communication. Misunderstanding, lack of information, or unclear instructions can easily create conflict. The second is different goals and interests. For example, employees or departments may have different prototypes or may compete for limiting resources. The third is differences in personality and working styles. People may have different attitudes, habits, and a way of completing tasks. Understanding these causes can help us prevent conflicts before they become serious. Okay, the next slide. The next slide is four types of workplace conflicts. There are four main types of workplace conflict. First, interpersonal conflict occurs within one person. It happens when someone has difficulty making a decision or has conflicting feeling about a situation. And second is interpersonal conflict occurs between two individuals. For example, two employees may disagree about how to complete a task. The third, intergroup conflict occurs among members of the same groups or team. Finally, intergroup conflict occurs between two or more groups, such as different departments in an organization. Okay, let's go to the next slide. So here are some workplace examples. For interpersonal conflict, an employee may be unsure whether to accept a promotion because of the extra responsibilities. For interpersonal conflicts, two employees may disagree about how to complete an important project. For intergroup conflict, members of the same team may disagree about how to divide their tasks. For intergroup conflict, the marketing department and the financial department may disagree about how the company budget should be used. These examples show that conflicts can happen at the individual, teams, and the department levels. Now, my partner will explain the different types of negotiators.
Okay, thank you. Negotiation is a process in which two or more parties communicate to reach an agreement. Negotiation is an important workplace skill because it can help people solve disagreements and find acceptable solutions. There are four types of negotiators that we will discuss: competitors, collaborators, compromisers, and accommodators. Next slide. The first type is the competitor. Competitors focus mainly on winning and achieving their own goals. They tend to be strong and assertive and protect their own interests. For example, a manager may strongly negotiate for a larger budget for their department. The second type is the collaborator. Collaborators try to find a win-win solution. They share ideas and consider the interests of everyone involved. For example, two departments may discuss their needs and create a budget that benefits both departments. So the main difference is that competitors focus more on winning, while collaborators focus on cooperation and mutual benefit. Next slide. Compromiser and accommodator. The third type is the compromiser. Compromisers try to find a middle ground. They are willing to give and take so that both sides can reach an acceptable solution. For example, if two employees want different meeting times, they may agree to alternate between the two times. The fourth type is the accommodator. Accommodators give more attention to the needs of others. They are flexible and may give in to avoid unnecessary conflict. For example, an employee may change their work schedule to help a colleague who has an important appointment. Therefore, compromisers seek a middle ground, while accommodators are more willing to put the other person's needs first. Next slide. This table summarizes the four types. Competitors focus on winning and usually take an assertive approach. Collaborators focus on win-win solutions and use a cooperative approach. Compromisers focus on finding a middle ground through give and take. Accommodators focus on the needs of others and tend to be flexible. Different situations may require different approaches. The most effective negotiator is able to choose an approach that fits the situation. Next slide. In conclusion, workplace conflicts are common, but they can be managed through effective communication and negotiation. Understanding the causes and types of conflict helps employees respond to disagreements more effectively. We should communicate clearly, listen to different perspectives, and look for suitable solutions. When employees communicate and negotiate effectively, they can help create more positive and productive workplace. Okay, thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you.